Good morning. We're back in Middle Earth, and we are getting ready to talk to Middle Deer about a missing boy.
I heard Tegwyn has gone missing.
I heard Tegwyn has gone missing, Alvarell. With Uruks and Swan Fleet, I feel it's wisest to begin the search as soon as possible. That said, if he is truly made for the wade water, I think Uruks may be the least of his problems. The footing there is unsteady, and like any marshland, the depth of the pools may be deceptive. There are creatures in the wade water that would love nothing more than to make a supper of anyone who strays too near their domain. The most dangerous of these are the Avank, and we should hunt them as we seek the boy. So we need to go kill some Avank and look for Tegwyn. Boy, the boy is just so much trouble, isn't he? Oh, while we're running past that, oh yeah, our bags are nice and clean. Okay. Just like, far from what I can say about my bags in Guild Wars 2. Oh, we can't jump over this. Well, this is a big fence. Wasn't expecting it to be quite this big. Alright, let's get on our horse. Yeah, this fence is definitely bigger than I was expecting it to be. Ah, but we can do that. Okay. I thought I saw a moss lurker in there somewhere. A bog creature. So we have bog creatures in here. Wonderful. Uruk. Oh, the noises the mobs make as they're dying. Never fails to amuse me. Now, I know you're going to attack, right? Or not. Sickle fly. See, that's not a feature of any starter area. Let's see. I'm trying to think here for a second. Pretty sure there are some version of sickle fly in. Well, I definitely know they're in Bree. I think there's a version of them in Arid Lewin. And there's definitely sickle flies in the Shire. So yeah. It's a starter area mob for certain. Oh, this water is a lot lower than I was expecting it to be. A lot of bog creatures in here. Oh, y'all are having a nice nap there. Huh. Uruk in the middle of the water. Okay. Finding a lot of things, but not what I want. Hello, birds. Okay, so the turtles threaten, but they do not attack right away. Ah, an avant, finally. What we're actually after. Okay. One in there. Couple of them in here. Talk to Minnle Deer in the middle of the Wade Water, west of Fang Settle. Where is that? Not that far away. Okay. You know, it seems to me that Minnle Deer is actually quite capable of doing most of this stuff himself. It being that he's, I don't know, a ranger and everything. Okay. So the sickle flies only threaten too. Completed Uruks Lair of Swan Fleet. Oh, nice. So we just made 5 LOTRO points.
No sign of Tegwyn.
No sign.
I have seen nothing either.
No sign of Tegwyn. I have seen nothing either. I was trained in the art of tracking, but this marshland has put my skills to the test. Let us listen for some sound of the boy. We must use all of our senses on this hunt. You hear the sound of life in the marsh, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Nothing. Let us continue our search.
Alright, so we need to continue searching for Tegwyn. Search for Tegwyn further to the west. Ha, toad. How much further to the west? I don't know, but the wildlife here is nice. Lots of these cranes. Are we perhaps heading into a new area? Well, it says to go back. Which way? Alright, kid, where are you? That's a heron. Ah, they're heron. Okay. Where is this kid? A worn wooden sword stands in the mud. This certainly appears to be Tegwyn's sword, abandoned in the Wade Water.
This does seem to be Tegwyn's sword.
That is not a good sign, Albarel. Let us listen once again and hope this time we hear something. He may not have much time left. You hear very faintly someone calling to you, for you to the northwest. Okay. We're gonna find him? Oh, there he is. You found Tegwyn in the Wade water.
I'm here. I'm here.
Your adventuring lessons were not complete. You didn't mention how cold and damp it would be, or how often things would be trying to kill me. I stayed away from the Avant because I'm no fool, but even the turtles here tried to snap at me. Still, it was quite an adventure from my very first. If you're planning to scold me, you can forget about it because I learned something important. I know where the Uruks are going. Definitely not. That's a captain's item. Oh, and speaking of which, I hear that they are making big changes to both the captain and the warden, including doing away with the warden's yellow line and making it a, what do you call it, auxiliary to either red or blue. I don't really play the warden anymore, so I guess I do not have a pony in that fight, but, I don't know. Not sure how I would feel about that if I did. Go with the long sword.
You would have been very proud of me. I'm certain of it.
You would have been very proud of me, Alvarel. I'm certain of it. I hid in the bush and didn't move an inch, and a scouting party of Uruks came within a dozen feet of me. They didn't see me, but I overheard them talking about the old elf city to the northeast. That's where they're going. It sounds like that's where they want it to go all along, and they're planning to join up with a bunch more of their cronies when they get there. It's a good thing I went exploring, isn't it? Maybe you'll tell my parents I did the right thing?
The old elf city. That must be Caras Gelebren.
The old elf city? That must be Caras Gelebren, Alvarel. It is located on a hill to the east, and last I heard, one of my former kinsmen set up a camp not far from there. His name is Dwindle, and if Tegwyn speaks true, he should be warned the Uruks possess some design upon the city. I will bring the boy back to Mossward and join you at Dwindle's camp when Tegwyn is safely returned to his parents. Scout the elf city with Dwindle's help, but do not get too close without me. We do not yet know what the Uruks seek. I believe they were simply raiders, but if they do Saruman's bidding in this land, there must be something else. Meneldir pauses. Meneldir. One more thing, Alvarel. It may not matter, not really, but I should tell you this before you speak with Dwindle. When I departed the lands of my kin and came south, I did not part on good terms with my people. If Dwindle seems standoffish to you, it may be because of that. Do not let it trouble you or interfere with the good we seek to do in this land. May fortune go with you, my friend. Okay. Good luck getting that kid back in one piece. Oh, we are in for a bit of a ride, aren't we? Okay. I thought that it was going to be close by. It is not hardly close by. And since we haven't even been there before, we can't rely on any handy-dandy. Where are we? Yeah, I don't think we've been to Caras Gelebren before. So, yep. It looks like we're going to be doing a little riding. Well, that was interesting. I just saw a bunch of heron randomly flying about.
What can I do for you?
We do not have it. Okay. Now, perhaps if I was on Lorlin, we would just use a mithril coin and get there, but since we can't do that here, we got a bit of a ride. But yay, we're actually going to a new spot. So I'm kind of excited. I've not seen this before. I mean, at this point I can say I've kind of comfortably crawled all over this part of the map. This Swan Fleet part of the map. But I have not seen where we're headed before. Except, like, off in a distance. Oh, I have an Urk chasing me. Very good. You can chase me, buddy. I am not stopping for you right now. Hello, turtle. I know, you're going to threaten to attack me. Oh, we weren't nearly as far away as it seemed. Whoa. Hold on. One of my favorite things about this game is ruins, and obviously, I have to take a look around. Definitely is reminiscent of most of the stuff in Aragion. Which I wonder if even this much would be left after what Sauron did. I almost hazard a guess that it would not. Oh, hello. Okay. Might as well. White hand, huh? Yep. You're one of Saruman's lackeys. Wow. This would have been a huge place once. That'd be a good place to put a camp in. So, you know, you're role-playing, set up a little camp in there, kind of hidden, easily defendable. Wouldn't fit too many people in it, but... Oh, hello! Who are you? You're a goblin. Wonder what this used to be. I don't know, but there's two of them. They look like they might have been places to sit and meditate. Which would definitely be an elf thing to do. Considering elves don't really sleep. Think about the only time an elf would sleep is if they're gravely injured. But other than that, elves do not require sleep. Which is kind of weird. Well, I guess for a human that would be kind of weird. Wow. There's no little camp here. You have discovered Ecad Terthos. Doondil nods a greeting as you approach. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm going to look for the stable master first. Thank you.
Hello there.
Hello there. I did not expect you to say that for some reason. Oh, and we have a reflecting pond here, which means there are instances. At least one. Book 1, Chapter 1, Uruks in the Elf City.
You say you bring word from Maneldir.
You say you bring word from Maneldir. I've not spoken with him since he left us, disgraced by the breaking of his oath. We were friends once, and grew up together in Tornhad, but he proved faithless. I am surprised by only this, that he has not turned brigand, as we all assumed. Perhaps this, as well, that he sends you with a message of warning. What cares he for the folk of this land, or any other? Still, the message you bring arrives late. We have been watching Uruks move behind the walls of Caras Gelebren for several days now. They are looking for something, but what that might be we have yet to discover. I encourage you to climb the sloping path to the southeast that leads up to the ruins. Perhaps you will find something we have not. And of course, since we're here and I see multiple other quests,
I have been keeping watch over these lands for quite some time, and it troubles me that the shadow grows bolder.
many travelers have been attacked by wargs as of late. I have been keeping watch over these lands for quite some time, and it troubles me that the shadow grows bolder. We must be vigilant, or the shadow will consume these lands. I would ask that you investigate the hills to the north across the river. That is the site of the most recent attack. You will most likely find wargs, and when you do, eliminate them. Rumors have spread, and I fear the White Hand approaches. Well, I can tell you for a fact, I killed a White Hand just a little bit ago, so you are absolutely correct. And of course, because this is a elf runs, we will find elves here.
Even so far from the lands of the enemy, there is dread upon my heart.
Caras Gelebren, the Silver Bastion, must be cleaned of the hostile forces that inhabit it. I care not what creatures they be. If they wish harm to the elves or places hold dear by our people, they must be defeated. And we must be officially in Cardalin, because rewards or tokens of Cardalin.
Many are the wounds of war that scar these lands.
Caras Gelebren lies in ruins, but it is a place of most significance for our people, and we should not allow Uruks or other hateful creatures to despoil its once proud lanes. Can I ask you to scout several of the approaches to the city? There's a bridge to the northeast and a riverbank to the southwest, and each of these could be used by our enemy to surprise us. There's also a sloping hill to the southeast that rises up to Caras Gelebren proper, and that should be scouted as well. Okay.
Well met. Are you heading west?
Well met. Are you heading west? If so, I have a boon to ask of you. Along the banks of the land masses in wadewater grows a plant known to some as the flowering rush. The plant is edible, and I admit that my craving for it has brought me all this way. I was sent back here with my tail between my legs, however. The dread turtles are too fierce and have a taste for the rushes as well. Please, if you are in that area, would you bring me back any of the rushes that you might find? Okay, so she came all the way out here Because she wants to eat some flowering rushes. Alright. Your quest must be kind of low.
Will you
They
lend
are.
your ear?
Megovanen. Over the water, a bit away from here, is Gualcruban, home to the vicious turtles whose beaks are strong enough to bite through. Well, I shudder to think on it. My companion, Anathron, wandered that way yesterday to look at the ruins and has yet to return. Please keep watch for him if you're headed that way.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
I am usually loath to harm wildlife, but the dread turtles of Gualcruban have overbred and are straining the local resources. If you reduce their numbers, I shall reward you. Okay, so, boom. I mean, they just given us all the quest here.
Well met.
Well met. Oh, free food. Thank you. Okay. But yeah. Let's finish off by doing a simple, well, hopefully a simple one. The approaches to Caras Gelebren. I like these ruins. I really do like these ruins. Defeat foes within the silver. Defeat foes within Caras Gelebren. Oh, hello. Hi. How are you? Okay. New deed. Enmity of the Uruks. The slope leads upward to the ruins. Okay. How many have we killed so far? Oh. Only one of those counted? Eh. Okay. Luckily, I'm pretty sure we're going to end up with quite a number of mobs to contend with. That must be the bridge. No? What are we looking for? The bridge to the north. The riverbank to the southwest. And look, it's a white hand. Now that wouldn't count it. Oh, and a Dunlander. Keep pointing me in different directions. Oh, well, here's the bridge. which we must have ran right past because we were busy dealing with orcs. Of course, it doesn't help that I'm, like, gaping at the landscape. I'm like, ruins! The bridge is clear of threats from the north, for now. Why is this a big bridge? Yep, they definitely took some of this stuff from Aragion. I recognize the looks of this. Of course, that would make sense since this is right near Aragion. Yeah, because Aragion's over here. And we are over here. So yeah, makes total sense. Oh, hi. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for playing. Goodbye. So we need to find the riverbank to the southwest. And I do believe that riverbank is where the turtles are. So we might want to do that when we're ready to do everything at once. We'll turn this one in.
Even so far from the lands of the enemy, there is dread upon my heart.
It is a good start. Perhaps the creatures that remain in Caras Gelebren will receive our message that they are not welcome. If they do not, neither will they escape our vengeance. Thank you for helping me with this, friend. Okay. And, oh. Hey, why can't I go inside it? It's not like it's not big enough. Okay, usually you can go inside the tents. In this case, they're not letting you. I think is silly. But we'll pretend we're resting in one of these tents. There's enough room. Next time, we will continue the quest out here at Ecad Terrathus. But until then, bye for now.